In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing a thing for the podcast.
Just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends Podcast. So that's the second time he got crabs,
Well, it's a lot better than the first.
right?
Poor Jazz.
Jesus. Fuck boys. What's up, everybody?
Oh,
It is time. It's fuck man. It's an
it
off
doesn't
night.
even matter
It
what
is-
day it is
Yeah.
anymore.
It's not Monday.
We're a little closer to being live.
Yeah, a little closer. Yeah, because our Patreons are going to be able to see this on Saturday. But yeah, a little bit closer to being live. This is the Freedom Friends Podcast, coming to not even fucking close to live, actually,
not, yeah.
from the beautiful Warfighter Tobacco Studios in.
San Antonio, Texas.
That's right. We are the Freedom Friends, -1 today. I'm Mikey. That's Scott and John.
It's been a hell of a time trying to get us all together this week.
Yeah, man, we
Yeah.
fucking struggled, didn't we?
Yeah.
Dude.
Like, we pitched
Fucking-
Sunday because of Monday was Labor Day.
Yeah,
And I just wanted to take Sunday off. So I said no.
yeah.
And then
That's cool.
and then Monday, no. And then yesterday we meant to get together and you couldn't show
And
up.
I couldn't fucking do it.
Justin couldn't be here. And today Jazz isn't here.
Right.
So
And happy anniversary to Jazz and Caitlin. That's why
Yeah.
Jazz isn't here. He's actually got a reason this time. I do want to point something out. He talked a lot of shit about Justin taking off for his dating anniversary.
Oh.
He talks so much shit.
at
And,
least this is a wedding anniversary.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I get it. And it's the 1-year wedding anniversary. It's a big one. Like there's a few that are big.
I'm just gonna go on record and say they're not actually married. I wasn't there, so it didn't happen. So,
He's still so angry. He's so salty about it.
fucking
You
angry.
know,
There you go.
Justin, I'm going to say that they are actually married. And the main reason is because there were 3 ordained ministers
Yep.
at their wedding.
There was
You
3
wanna
there.
know- you want to know a little fun piece of information I found out today?
What?
So I'm giving him shit, and someone says we waited for like 30 or 45 minutes for you.
We actually
and I'm
did.
like,
That's true.
You fucking waited 30
Yeah.
to 45 minutes and just sat around,
We did.
but nobody was like, someone should call him or text him. Nobody thought of that. Nobody.
I didn't know you that well
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah.
You could have looked at Jazz and be like, "Hey, you want to give your little brother a call?"
Well, no, because it was who we waiting on.
We
and
thought
he's
it
like,
was
"Oh,
handled.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, just waiting on my brother. I'm like, okay, cool.
We didn't
and then
know.
literally-
We didn't know you weren't told.
And then it
Yeah.
just got to the point that
We
it
were
was just
because
like,
we
ah,
all 3 met up at the bar.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Like hanging out.
and then it was just like, I guess he's not showing up. Well, let's just do this.
Yeah.
So I think it was on you, bud.
Nope. That one's on Jazz.
I'm still
That one's on
impressed. I'm still impressed that Caitlin actually showed up.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And for them to make it a year, good job, Jazz.
Yeah, right? Way to go.
That's impressive. The first year for me and Michelle was probably the hardest.
Yeah.
That was a tough year.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, they say that the first year is the hardest, and then you got to get to 7 years. If you get past 7, your chances are fucking much better.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Yeah, well, that's why they call it the 7-year itch.
Yeah.
because people fucking like get like, man, I'm tired of looking at your fucking face.
Right. Would you fucking please breathe a little bit more quietly?
Right, like
Fuck.
just the way you eat toast is just making me want to murder babies and shit.
I think our toughest 2 years was the first year because she immediately got pregnant.
Yeah,
And then like I was 20.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect, and she was psycho. She was psycho, and I didn't realize that pregnancy just
Makes it
oh,
worse.
it's like it's like psycho on steroids.
Oh,
bro.
yeah, it was bad.
Amplifies
it,
everything.
it was bad.
Yeah,
She was psycho, and I was a bit of an asshole.
you?
Yeah, believe it or
What?
not. And then the first year I got out of the Army was right after my second deployment. So I was gone for a year. Then I was back full time, and I had to live with the in-laws for like, I don't know, 3 months or so.
Ugh.
And that was a tough year.
Yeah.
That was a tough year. After that, it's been pretty
Yeah.
decent.
Haley and I dove right in, man. Like because one of these days, my son John is going to learn how to fucking do math, and he's going to be like, "Wait a minute, I was born here, but you and mom married. Okay." But no, we jumped right into it too. Like it was like she was pregnant when we got married, and then we didn't fuck around. My kids are 15 months apart.
Yeah.
You know, so for the first couple of years, we were busy. We were just parents. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just doing our thing as parents, really. And then flash forward to like 2-3 years, and then I got out of the Marine Corps and we moved here, and it's just been, and then like I deployed fucking to Afghanistan on the contracts and did all that shit.
Yeah.
And then like, now with work now and the podcast and everything, it's like, we haven't had time to slow down, and it's
right.
been 10 years now. It's like 10 years flew the fuck by.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking sprint.
Yeah, dude, for real, man. It's like we're sprinting a marathon. It's awesome. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love my life, and I think I love my family, but fuck, man, it is difficult. It is difficult. And it's weird to think about it, man. And I remember her making jokes. And if you've listened to the podcast and check out the live feeds, my wife's fucking smart ass in the comments.
She's pretty funny.
She's hilarious, man. Yeah, she's funny as fuck. But she's I remember her making the joke about the 7-year itch on our 7th anniversary. She's like, I don't know if I like your face anymore and shit like that. And I was like, I understand. It's fair.
I don't fucking like it either.
Yeah,
Jesus.
fuck. I've been looking at it for fucking 30 some odd years, bitch. What do the fuck you think I feel? Shit.
Right.
But no, man, I hear you. So happy anniversary to I'll raise my glass to them.
Yeah.
Happy
cheers.
anniversary to
Cheers.
Jazz and Caitlin. Cheers. Health and happiness and all that. Oh man. Long fucking weekend. Added by a couple days.
Yeah.
Scott, how was your weekend,
I
pal?
gotta think what I did this weekend. It was a long weekend, wasn't
And
it?
it's too far back for you
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
remember.
It is.
I know.
I
was
already
sitting there-
brain dumped it, man.
Shit, I was thinking about it on the drive here. I was like, fuck, what did I do this weekend? Like,
Yeah. Saturday. God,
Saturday we did the river. No,
that was on Saturday. No,
Was
that was
it?
Sunday.
No, that was Sunday.
That was Sunday. Because Saturday,
Saturday night we went to the poorhouse.
yes, Saturday night we went to the poorhouse.
they still doing the taco thing?
Chips. You got tickets
Well,
for chips and
I don't
salsa.
really know exactly how they're doing it.
Because how the law is now is you
We're
just have
pretty
to have food on your tab.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that law is totally
Well-
based upon science. And if there's food on your table, COVID will not be on your table.
Yeah.
COVID does not like food.
No.
Yeah.
And it doesn't like walkways. Like when you have to walk like into a building
Right.
or into a restaurant
Yeah.
or into a bar.
Door arches.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
likes it there.
Yeah, that's where
That's
it
where
lives.
COVID
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah.
It lives right in
It
that
lives from
little
the
area.
beginning of the bar. It's from the door of the bar to the table. Once you get to your table, you're,
You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're totally fine.
Or it might not exist at all. I think it
believe
exists
it-
at all. Just in a very, very
I believe it exists.
overstated.
It exists.
But I
think
believe
it's-
it exists in the same capacity that the flu exists.
Yes.
Yeah, it's SARS, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Michelle had a very good theory about why we're still wearing masks, even though it's not a pandemic anymore.
yeah.
She says, and I don't know, she kind of came up out of the blue with this. She's like, yeah, you know why we're still wearing masks? I'm like, yeah, because people are retarded. And she's like, no, it's to train the facial recognition cameras better so that they can pick people up.
That
with-
is a fucking great conspiracy
And I'm
theory.
like, God damn
Yeah.
it, you're probably right.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I mean, they got everybody's face through social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now they're like, okay, how do we make this
And
better?
you know-
All of us
I
started
want
growing
just their
beards.
eyes.
All of us
You-
started growing beards, and they're like, fuck, we can't get them.
yeah.
you know
Cover
how
the beards
you
up.
know how we'll be able to verify this is when our smartphones start opening when you have a mask on.
Oh, yeah. At that point,
At that point, you're
game over.
2 days after that, they'll be like, "Oh, masks are no longer required."
Well, I mean, I know you guys give me shit about my Android, but that's what Android does. Is it doesn't take my face. It's just my eyeballs.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. So that's already
So with,
that's
a,
already a
with,
thing.
with
my
a
friend.
mask on, you can unlock your Android.
Uh-huh.
See? Get
Oh,
rid of
that's
that
weird.
fucking shitty phone.
It's a fucking iPhone 11 Pro Max, man. It's on the way.
That's what I got.
Nice.
It's
Love it.
It's
Nice.
not it's not available until middle of the month. So I'm waiting
You know why?
because everybody sold the fuck out.
Because
And
everybody fucking wants one. 'Cause they're
that-
tired of that piece of shit.
that and
Fucking,
they're all coming from the little Chinese hands over in fucking China that we're still embargoing. So it's slowed down production.
fucking-
Shipping is a problem.
I'm proud of my sweatshop phone.
Yeah, right. Well, that's cool, man. So Sunday, you said you went to the river.
Yeah. And then yesterday, I didn't do anything.
Well, yesterday was Tuesday. What about Monday?
Oh yeah. I came to work yesterday. Monday, I didn't do anything.
No,
Yeah.
we saw you Monday. Justin and I saw you Monday.
Yeah. Yeah.
We saw
Oh,
you.
came,
Allegedly.
Yeah, no. You didn't see shit. I didn't see shit.
I didn't see
Nothing
shit
happened.
happen.
All right.
Mikey, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I didn't see.
I didn't see
shit.
anything.
That's
man.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
He tell
Actually,
ya?
you're the one that told me nothing happened. So.
Yeah, and nothing did happen.
Exactly.
Yeah. If something would have happened, though, Justin and I would have seen it.
And
And we didn't see anything,
yeah.
so nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, John? How was your weekend, bud?
I'm trying to figure out what didn't happen.
I'll tell you what didn't happen.
Yeah, we'll tell
later.
you later.
Okay. Yeah, that's about it. Bar
You didn't
and
say
river.
anything.
Bar and river.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can't remember, man. It's been too long.
I know, right? Fuck.
What'd you do?
Well, Saturday, I got my beard trimmed.
Yeah.
I went and visited my boy Stevie. And if you're in the San Antonio area, I'll shout him out, man. That barber Marty on Instagram, he's fucking phenomenal.
That barber Marty.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. His name's Stevie Martinez.
You kind of blurred those words.
Yeah, he's a fucking former Marine. He was a tanker. Good fucking guy.
Once a Marine, Mikey.
Fuck right off. So he
Wait. So this leads me into something else. So
here we
is
go.
there such a thing as a former Marine?
we're all former
Yes,
Marines.
there's one that I know of.
Yeah.
So we're all
that barber.
so
No,
for-
Jack Mandeville.
No,
he
no.
claims to be a
No,
former
no,
Marine.
he's an ex-Marine.
Oh, that's right.
All right, so we're all former Marines.
Oh.
Or Marines.
What's an ex-Marine?
An ex-Marine, technically an ex-Marine is someone who got booted out dishonorably. That would be an ex-Marine.
What about a Marine who joined the Army and then got out as an Army? Is he an ex-Marine?
Yeah.
No, he's a former Marine
Okay.
and a soldier.
Former.
Yeah. He's a former Marine and a former soldier.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Once we get out, we're just out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, so are we. it's all the fucking same. Like, I don't know. So Saturday, I went and got my hair cut.
You said he was a tanker.
Yeah.
Does that mean he's a rifleman too?
Well, according to the Marine Corps, everybody's a rifleman. So yeah, I guess.
Mikey, you should be so glad that Jazz isn't here to just fucking throw that extra punch in there, man.
Yeah, Jazz is a pogue and has very little say in this matter. All right.
Yeah, but you know how much he loves picking on his Marines.
Yeah.
You know why Jazz wouldn't have much say in this matter? It's because in the Army, not all soldiers are riflemen.
Yeah.
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 But in the Marines, everybody picks up a rifle. Everybody gets issued one. Everybody picks up a rifle.
Everybody picks one up in the army too, but they
Yeah.
don't call themselves riflemen.
Well, and I think the thing is that we all go to the same boot camp. You know what I mean? Like the cook goes to the same boot camp as the grunt.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like whereas you guys, don't get me wrong, I like the way you guys do it. I do. I fucking appreciate the way the Army does basic training.
Yeah.
But in the Marine Corps, because we're so smaller, we don't need 47 different boot camps. We need 2. And so, and those 2, they just do the same shit.
Yeah.
You know, and then everybody goes to the same combat training. If you're not a grunt, that's when you do the split. So
How does the Marines decide who goes to what boot camp? Is it MLS based or location?
which side of the
location.
Mississippi
Which side of the
Ah,
Mississippi? Yeah.
okay.
So you're East Coast or West Coast because
Yeah.
it's the same training, really. Like it's the same training doctrine. There's an argument against the two.
I've heard
you know?
the argument. Yeah.
Paris Island, you know, is a swamp and it's fucking terrible and it's hot and it's gross because it's a fucking island,
Right.
you know, and they have sand fleas that like are
Oh,
just
those are
like
gross.
terrible. Yeah. And then San Diego, you do your field training on Camp Pendleton, which is like mountainous. So you're climbing fucking mountains for your stuff. Whereas on Paris Island, you're walking in circles. So it's more of a head game on Paris Island. It's more physical on San Diego,
Okay.
you know, but it's the same training,
Yeah.
you know, per se.
I got you.
And then if you're a grunt, you go to SOI, the School of Infantry, and then there's 2 battalions at School of Infantry. You have Marine Combat Training, which is for the Pogues, and then you have Infantry Training Battalion, ITB, which is where 03XX goes.
And where's that located?
Camp Pendleton, or in Camp Geiger in Camp Lejeune.
Oh, so they each have their own.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's East
okay.
Coast. So if you're East Coast boot camp, you go to East Coast SOI.
So what if you're
West
not
Coast, you go to West
infantry and you're like, say, an aviation MOS? Where do you go to that?
You go to Marine Combat Training. Wherever you went to boot camp, you go to the same. It's
Okay.
literally co-located with the grunts. It's
once
just
they're
same
once
training
they're
areas.
once they're rifleman qualified, where do they go for their?
Then they go to their MOS school.
Which is that can be anywhere.
Could be wherever your school is. Like amphibious assault vehicles, their school is on Pendleton. you know, unless you're a grunt because you already went through your shit. You
Right,
went
right.
through your shit at School of Infantry. But if you're a machine gunner, then you go to like machine gunner's course after you get qualified to be a basic, like an 0311, and then you go to machine gunner's course.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So in the Marines, a machine gunner's course, that change your MOS?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
You pick up a secondary MOS of 0331, which is the machine gunner
Okay.
MOS.
So are you stuck with that then the rest of your career, or how does because when we're as an infantry guy,
Well, you always
And-
have the MOS. It's just you pick up other shit too.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, so you can go from like a machine gunner to a squad leader or just a
So how it works is, let's say you're an 0331 and you become a squad leader, you're still an 0331. Squad leader is just a billet for us. We don't change MOS.
But is
Yeah,
he in
no, we don't-
charge? Is he in charge of other machine gunners, or can he go to a line squad?
both. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's more
Okay.
rank
He's,
based.
so he's still infantry. He's just specialized in being a machine gunner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like having 11 Charlie.
Yes.
Like they're still
Right.
infantry. They're just a fucking mortar dudes.
We just don't do
Yeah.
it for machine gunners because as a regular 11 Bravo,
you
can-
have your
yeah.
machine gunner or a saw gunner or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
like they
okay.
just handed me a machine gun one day and said,
We
"You're
just-
a machine gunner." I said, "Roger that."
Yeah. Yeah.
But we had 240 Bravo course and we
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
courses, but
Yeah. They were on at a division or a division level. Or,
Yeah,
or,
division level. Yeah.
Right.
You know, base level.
So and then once you pick up what is it? Once you become a staff sergeant in the infantry, regardless of your MOS, regardless of your specialty,
Yeah.
you become an 0369, which is like
Nice.
the leadership.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's like the infantry platoon sergeant
Yeah.
stuff.
They changed. So we get.
That's when you can go to fucking
they,
anything.
they keep adding numbers and letters in the army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Get
when I
identifiers.
got out, I was E5 infantry airborne qualified, and my MOS was 11 Bravo 2 Papa.
Yeah. Because
And
Justin,
then-
what was yours? Yours was 11 Bravo something Papa.
I was 11 Bravo, 1 Papa, which is just infantryman.
Yeah. Not
and
so.
airborne
Once you become
qualified.
a
Yeah.
NCO and E5, you're a 2,
Okay.
and then I think every rank you get promoted after that, the number goes up.
Okay.
It's not your rank, it's school, PLDC or
I thought it was with the Papa. It was
No,
if you're airborne qualified, it's 1 Papa. If you're safe or once you go to jump school, it's 2, and then once you're jump master, whatever. It's all
No.
jump qualified for the P's.
the number goes with rank.
Oh.
no, because
Yeah.
you can be a sniper and you're a Bravo 2.
Really?
It doesn't change
No.
unless you're
Because I was a 1.
It sounds way more complicated
Yeah,
than it
I
needs
was
to
a
be.
1 until I got my E5, and then I was a 2, and then I got
Yeah.
out. So,
But
but I
did
know
you got that when you graduated PLDC, right?
I never went to PLDC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why.
All right.
PLDC is what they used to call the leadership course, right?
But I know like E7s have
Yeah,
a 4.
it's now what is it now? Basic leadership,
yeah.
DLC.
Yeah,
yeah, because we do it differently. We do it rank based. So
Yeah.
we'll have like corporal's course for corporals, obviously,
Yeah.
sergeant's course, and then you go to sergeant's course is done through the staff academy,
yeah.
and then the staff
It
academy
used to
also
be.
handles
It
like
used to be really easy.
Yeah.
In the Army, like PLDC, Primary Leadership Development School.
Yeah.
And then there was BNOC,
Yeah.
and then which was Basic Non-Commissioner Officer School, and then there was ANOC, Advanced Non.
Yeah.
So when you get your E6, you went to BNOC. You get your E7, you went to ANOC,
yeah,
and then you went to First Sergeant School. Then you went to Sergeant Major School.
that's literally what we do too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now it's like, I think for a minute it was called like the Warrior Leadership Course or some fucking shit. And then,
Yeah.
then BLC,
Yeah.
literally it's some officer that's like, I need a bullet. I need
Yeah.
a bullet on my OER.
Like, why-
I'm
let's
going to
change
change the
some
name
shit.
of this.
Why
Yeah.
change this?
Yeah.
You fucking idiots. Why?
Sir,
why-
that's a fucking great idea.
why-
Here's your next fucking star.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
why-
Like, fucking
idiots.
Fuck off.
like because we so you got corporal's course, sergeant's course, staff sergeant. You go to career course, advanced courses for gunnies,
Mhm.
and then you go to like the E8 symposium.
Yeah.
And the E9 symposium,
Yeah.
and
I
the
think it's
sergeant major
the-
symposiums
yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
Yep. Same shit.
Yeah, it's literally probably exactly the fucking
I
same.
guarantee it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, anyways, that's a weird fucking tangent.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
Sunday, Sunday I didn't do fuck all. It was awesome. Just kind of hung out
Yeah.
around the house. Saw you actually on Sunday.
No, you did.
Yeah,
That
I
was
went,
Sunday.
Yeah, I went over to your
Was that
place.
Sunday or
Was it
Monday?
Sunday? It
I
was
think
Sunday.
that was Monday.
No, it had to be Sunday,
I don't fucking know, man.
or maybe it was Saturday. Might have been Saturday
It
afternoon.
wasn't Saturday. No.
Had to be.
I was running around all day Saturday, and then we went to the bar.
Monday you saw me.
Monday I saw you.
No, you
Sunday.
were- Yeah,
It had to be Sunday I saw you. Yeah.
Fuck me.
We are fucking retarded. Holy shit.
And the best part about this is nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, right?
Nobody
People listening to
cares.
this
We're all
right now,
trying
they're
to- nobody
like, fucking
cares. Okay.
figure it out, boys.
I'm going to preface all of this with all of us have had brain injuries at some point in our
Right.
lives, and we can't remember shit. So us figuring out what day we saw each other means a lot.
I'm gonna-
sorry to all you fucking listeners.
I'm going to throw this out there too, because I think that if you don't give a fuck what we did on the weekend, let us know and we'll drop this whole part of the podcast.
right?
If you actually care, let us know and we'll keep it.
Yeah.
But if you're like, guys, we really don't care,
Yeah.
then we'll fucking drop it and we'll come up with something else for this.
Unless we have a good story for the weekend.
yeah,
I
right.
agree.
Yeah.
I can see it.
because it's like, oh, I went to the river. Okay, God, that's what Scott and John do. They go to the fucking river.
Every
Got
fucking
it.
weekend.
We got it. We don't give a fuck anymore. So
You know what we should start doing? We should start making up each other's weekends.
We just walk in, we pull a name out of the hat. Yeah, that's who we have to say how the weekend went.
Fucking.
How's the
See,
weekend?
I saw you Sunday, and then Monday, Justin and I had to drive to Killeen. Fucking, so we left. I parked here. And that's when we ran into Scott. Then we drove to Killeen. We had an event up there we had to go to, and then So we stopped at Red Robin on the way back. Here's a story. I thought Justin was gonna piss himself. So
I'm so ready for this.
we're sitting at Red Robin. First, it's me, Justin, sitting on one side of the booth, and then two of our coworkers. Ordelay is with us.
nice.
And a new coworker, Tiffany, who's she's a black lady, a black female. And like our waitress is real nervous. And she walks away. She's like, "Why is she so fucking weird?" It's like, there's too much diversity at this table. She's losing her fucking mind. Just way too much. Like, Justin looks like a twink. I'm clearly his bear. Like,
You had a black chick and a Mexican dude.
like Josh is like, covered in tattoos, like neck tattoos and shit. And then we got like this like, nice, normal looking black chick who's sitting there who's clearly the most sane out of all of us, like it's fucking ridiculous. And this poor girl was like, I don't know how to handle these motherfuckers at all. And we're fucking loud and crazy anyways. So it's like, and we're all wearing the same fucking shirt. So it's like diversity and we're all wearing the exact same fucking shirt. So it was fucking weird. And then
the best part of that experience was we're talking about how nervous she is, and she comes and gives us like some napkins, and Mikey, trying to be a nice fucking guy, looks at her and goes, "Hey, you're doing a great job." And she's so nervous, she just looks at him, pauses, and goes, "Okay," and just walks away.
Okay.
because Justin's like, you should fucking yell at her. He's like, fucking yell at her. What the fuck is up with this burger? It's delicious. Yeah, shit like that. But and then there's a young kid working there, Jay. Shout out to Jay in the Killeen at Killeen Red Robin. He so Jay, Justin's already crying over here. Jay's wearing a mask because they're servers, they had to. And it's got a fist on it. He's a young African American gentleman. It's got a fist on it, and it's got some initials on it. And he walks over and gives Josh his card, and I just look right at him and I go, "We're not listening to your fucking mixtape." And everybody fucking loses their mind. Justin about pisses himself next to me, and then he came over and he brought us all cards. Turns out he's got his own little business. Speak Your Truth is what it was called. That was the initials on his mask on the fist.
Nice.
And I was like, whatever, man. Like,
He was a
he's a good
super
kid.
cool dude, but Mikey said that, and I'm like,
What was the guy's reaction?
He laughed. He thought it was
Yeah.
hilarious. Justin was like, I thought you were gonna have to do hate crime. Holy fuck. It was just people having good people having good time, man.
Yeah.
People having fun with people.
That's
Nothing. Nothing crazy. So that was the fucking long ass drive back. Thankfully I was with Justin, so we actually talked to Jazz on the way there. We had like a 2-hour conversation with Jazz, just bullshitting. And then
You must have asked him how his weekend was.
and then actually
How's your weekend?
Well-
Hey, Jazz, I'm gonna let you go. We're here.
well it was a good weekend. play golf. And then we got back at like 11 o'clock at night. You know, like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and then got up in the morning, went back to work. It's
Nice.
been fucking rough. And then last night we couldn't record because Justin and I were working again.
Yeah.
So appreciate you guys not or like holding off on us. And then I was like, God damn it. And then Jazz was like, hey, I'm not gonna make it. I was like, fuck, man.
Right.
Like,
I'd rather be down 1 than 2.
Yeah,
Especially
that's
when
true.
the producer. Like,
yeah, right. We kind of need him.
Yeah.
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 Luckily, we have producer Caitlin as a backup now. She kind of got thrown into the fire.
She's like, I don't know what the
Fucking killed
fuck
it.
I'm doing.
And I was like, cool. Now, like, whenever I'm out of town or something, I can be like, hey, Caitlin, I need you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
Which we're gonna be out of town coming up in end of October.
Yeah, we got a little trip planned.
Yeah,
We got a
we're
little
going out
trip
to-
coming up.
Going out to
Speaking of that,
jump out of planes, man.
Mhm.
any word?
Yeah. Actually, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
You gotta let me know sooner than later.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's gonna be fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God,
got
dude.
a good weekend coming up, like in 2 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So Hero Sports invited me out to go guide a Veterans and First Responder Appreciation Weekend down by Victoria.
Nice.
And
I guess fuck me, right, Mike? What the fuck?
No, I honestly I don't even think I'm gonna get to pull a trigger.
Yeah. Well, that's not the point though.
Yeah.
But literally Mike called me and he's like, hey,
I'm
it's,
very good at smoking with people.
It's my oldest birthday on Saturday, and my wife will kill me. And we have this huge event with like 12 veterans going. Nobody else is available. I need you to run this for me. I was like, what are we doing? He's like, we're figuring that out, but they're gonna be hunting. And I'm like, I'm in.
It sounds
We'll
exactly
figure it out.
like Barker.
But so the cool thing about it is, so there's going to be about 10 to 12 shooters going.
Nice.
And I'm just going to be hosting, essentially, being the liaison between them and the landowners. Make sure everything goes right, nobody hurts themselves, everyone's safe, all the fun stuff.
Sure.
But the cool part of it is they have 3 alligator tags. The downfall is they have 10 to 12 people that want them.
How many people are going?
10 to 12. And they have 3 tags. So the landowner was like, everybody bring a shotgun.
Yeah.
Just a couple of guys were like, oh, I don't have one. Like, me and a couple of other guys were like, oh, we get an extra, we'll bring them. So if doves are flying, whoever gets the most doves,
Oh, that's
getting
smart.
a fucking gator tag.
That's a cool idea.
And if they're not, they're either going to do trap or skeet, and whoever shoots the most gets fucking gator
Fucking
tag.
earn your gator tag.
Yeah.
I like it.
And I was like,
Nice.
fuck. It's like, I really want, like, I'm pretty good with the shotgun.
My question is, are
You
you
are pretty good with a
actually
shotgun. I've seen it.
are you actually going to see gators?
Yeah. So they have a 16,000 acre ranch. And
I think if you're not pulling trigger on everything else, they should give you one of them tags.
I told him, I was like, all I want is a pair of boots. That's it. So if somebody gets the fucking tag, because I know how they do it. It's awesome, but like, I don't want to take that away from somebody else.
Yeah.
If there's a veteran first responder that's there for them for that weekend,
Yeah.
that's all them. That's you guys.
Sure.
I'm here to support you.
Sure.
If you don't want that meat or that hide, I fucking give it.
I want
it.
that.
I want it right fucking now.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm gonna need that.
I'm gonna need that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fucking gator bites and
Fuck
gator
yeah,
skin
dude.
boots. And,
How do you hunt the gators?
so essentially, from what I've seen,
They hang chicken off trees.
And then shoot them in the top of the head with 22, right?
Yeah.
yeah, you pretty much just roll up next to him in a boat and you're like, whap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna bring that little Browning with the suppressor?
I am.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
But so I told
Click, click, click.
I told my mom today because she calls when I was out running around. She's like, "Hey, blah blah blah, whatever." She's like, "Do you have any fun plans this weekend?" I'm like, "Actually," and so I tell her about this, and then I explained to her that they only have 3 tags and that they got to do whatever. She's like, "I hope you don't get it," and I'm like, "Why would you ever say that?" She's like, "Because I fucking know you." And I'm like, oh, what does that mean? She's like, you're not going to shoot that motherfucker. You're going to jump in and try to wrestle it. I was like, only if it's a smaller one.
I'm not going after the big one like that. Shit. It's got to be like 5 feet or lower.
I was like,
Shit.
no, all over that motherfucker. Let's do this.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Other than that, they're just shooting doves and hogs. I don't even know if doves are flying. They said it's been pretty rough with the weather and all that shit.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I've heard that around here too.
Yeah, all
Doves have
over.
been fucking weird this
Yep.
year. Yeah.
But
I went and shot skeet last week, actually.
yeah,
Yeah, I went out to you guys been out to the National Shooting Complex on
no,
the
I
west side
want
of
to
town?
go.
It's fucking nice, man.
Yeah.
I went out there. There was actually Fox 45 offered 2 people from my work a slot to go to this like little corporate skeet shoot thing.
Nice.
So me and JJ Sumner, custom sales dude,
Yeah.
we went, and yeah, dude, had a good time.
Awesome.
Had a real good time. It was fun.
Sporting clays. You ever shot sporting clays?
Yes,
I done it once in my life. It was with Scott in Utah.
that's the one with the 3, right?
No, that's the
No.
one you walk. It's like golf, but with a shotgun.
They have different
you literally,
stands
Like
at
you
each-
walk around and they have like 8 or 10 stages.
That's what I did. That's what I did this
And
last
like
week.
some of
Oh,
them
yeah.
go up, some go
They have the
across. They have
rabbits.
the
Yeah.
rabbits that run across the ground.
Yeah, that's what I shot this last
Oh
weekend.
my
It was
God,
fucking
that's
fun, dude.
It's my favorite thing. Like I've only done it once. We got back to Nebraska and Scott's like, yeah, there's a place around here that does it. We never went.
Yeah, they do it out there. There's a little corporate course that's got like 10 little stations
Yeah.
that they fucking just hook up these things to car batteries.
Yeah.
And you'll have one fly from over here and one over here.
Yeah.
And it's just like there's 2 booths in each one. And it's like this
It's
guy,
so
boom,
much
this
fun.
guy's loading, this guy's boom, this guy's loading. It's fucking,
So much fun.
yeah, I had a great time.
But yeah, it's like golf with guns.
Yeah, yeah.
And
literally.
nobody kicks you off the golf course.
Right?
Less drinking.
Much
on
less
this
drinking.
course.
Much less
drinking.
drinking.
As soon as it was over, though, there were like beers in the cooler.
Yeah.
They fucking served us steak and potatoes and shit. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
fuck yeah, man, this is dope.
Thanks, Fox.
Like, yeah, that was awesome. And actually, shout out to producer Caitlin. She's the one that hooked that up for me.
Nice.
She was like, nobody's fucking Rogering up. She just looked at me. She's like, do you want to go shoot skeet on Wednesday? I was like,
Done.
fuck, yes, I do. Like, fuck. So.
Yeah.
Oh man, what we smoking on, boys?
I'm running a 7.62 Garrison Rosado tonight,
Yeah.
and it's fucking pairing amazingly with that Basil Hayden.
Yeah, shout out to Chris Freeman for this baseline.
Yep.
We are finished up this bottle tonight. Where I think we're all 3 on that train. It's
Yeah.
fucking tasty.
Since I'm in Jazz's chair, I'm smoking Jazz's cigar, the
That's nice of you.
556 Corojo.
Yeah.
So,
I went with an old standby and John's new favorite, the 556 Field, the
Yeah.
Connecticut. Yeah, man.
It's so fucking good.
It's such a good cigar, man. It does keep going out on me. Do you have your little fucking
Yeah.
tube?
if you
twister?
shut up, if you quit talking and fucking smoke, you'd be good.
Well, it's like I'm not like getting a drag through it. You get your little tube guy. Yeah, man.
yeah.
Fuck, dude. What a weird fucking week. Long weekends are weird like that, though, man.
It is.
Like it just fucking it throws everything kind of off, and
Yeah.
it's all kind of weird. And you know, I do want to shout out to our own John here for helping out a buddy today, for doing a good deed. Our buddy Jared, who's a fan of the podcast, a good friend of mine. We go back years.
Good fucking dude.
He's a good fucking dude. He had a little car trouble today.
He's there.
All right, he got in a fucking front end
Collision.
with a fucking old senile man, apparently.
Yeah.
And
He was telling me the guy fucking didn't even know that he hit him.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what he said. I was like,
He's like,
fuck, dude.
He's like, what accident?
Yeah,
Well, I
guess,
didn't hit you guys.
I
was
guess
like,
he just
oh, man.
fucked his car up too. And
Yeah.
So Jared calls me and he's like, Mikey, are you home? And I'm like, no, dude, I'm at work. What's up? And he's like, fuck. And I was like, what's wrong, dude? And I could tell he's shaking, you know? And fucking, he's like, I just got into an accident. The car's fucking totaled. It's getting fucking towed away, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, let me make a call. So first I call Haley, and Haley, you know, bless her, you know, she fucking jumps up, gets ready, and is ready to go. And I was like, but she's got the kids and shit, and she's
Right.
getting ready to go. It's like the kids had an appointment. So it was like, fuck, man. Let me call John real quick. And like a fucking good fucking dude that he is. And we know you do. We know you do, John. But it's because you are one and of the same, man. You're a good fucking dude. You fucking came through and went and picked up my buddy and gave him a ride to Buc-ee's, and I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
It was good. It was wasn't a bad ride. They were okay. The guy was okay. Like no physical harm. It was just the cars, which was nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
You know, because that's always
Right. That was my first
Sketchy.
question. I'm like, you good? He's like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, you good? To his wife. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, good. I'm like, that other dude good? They're like, yeah. I'm like, cool, get in the truck.
nice.
It was raining pretty good today too.
It was pouring.
That was probably a contributing factor.
Probably had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it pissed on us pretty good today. Man, speaking of rain, dude, old Baton Rouge still fucked up apparently. Somebody showed me a picture today of I-10 outside of Beaumont,
yeah.
like going into Louisiana.
Yeah.
And there's like fucking single wides just strewn all over the fucking freeway.
man.
they're like going through like bulldozers pushing them off because they just got fucking straight
Jesus.
thrown by that hurricane. Yeah,
Have you seen all the
Fucking
pictures
gnarly.
of all of our friends that live in Utah
Yeah.
and where else? South Dakota and shit. They must have had some hell of a wind
Right.
storm.
They
Blew
got some
all these
serious
fucking trees over.
In California. You guys see the shit in California?
I'm
The fires?
I'm fine with it. That's just because God hates California.
No, I'm totally okay with the fires. Did you see the fucking rescues that those guys
Oh,
were doing
that
in
was
the
pretty cool.
helicopters?
Yeah.
Dude,
that was fucking
Those boys are
badass.
baller, man.
Dude, I don't know how those fucking birds are flying to the size of the balls of those pilots.
Right,
Yeah.
dude?
I
Holy
don't fucking
shit!
get it.
Yeah,
That was
just
awesome.
walking around with 10-pound bowling balls.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm glad I gave a dude a ride today, but those motherfuckers are the ones that need the shout out.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Yeah. It just goes to show you, man. There's still a lot of good motherfuckers out there.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just a fucking fact, man. And
The,
Well,
the media would insist that there's no good people anymore.
oh yeah, well the media's fucking hot trash, and we
Yeah,
all know that.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's the problem with the fucking media, I guess. But
Just be a good fucking person.
yeah, dude, just stop being a fucking douchebag all the time. And
Yeah, if you just talk to your fellow man, regardless of
I had
race,
a-
sex,
actually,
any of that, like you can have great conversations.
so
That's
100%.
so we're at
that's
the river.
one thing that I love about the cigar industry.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We can go into any cigar shop. I don't care. The diversity that we run into in cigar shops, it's second to the camaraderie that you get. Nobody cares.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. It's rich people. It's the I mean, it's poor people. It's every color. It doesn't matter, and
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
gets along. I love the cigar
Sure.
industry.
I think I
Nice.
told this on a previous episode, but I was sitting in a cigar shop in Tennessee, end of a day, having a couple drinks, and sitting in the shop with me was an active duty guy from Fort Campbell, a prior service dude. He's just doing shit in the civilian world now. A judge, a cop, and a felon. And the judge, the cop, and the felon are all telling stories of all the same people that they know through that fucking system. And they are fucking pissing themselves laughing. And it was amazing because I'm just sitting there watching all of this go down.
Well, of course, you're the felon, aren't you?
Shh. Only in Tennessee.
Mm.
It's weird. but no, it's great.
That's cool, man. It's cool. There's few environments that you can find that kind of camaraderie,
Right.
that kind of brotherhood. You
Just
know?
it's that neutral ground.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
yeah.
what you do outside of this place.
Like you see it in the military.
yeah.
You see it apparently in the cigar industry, which is awesome. There's very few
To
places.
an extent.
Golf
Yeah,
course.
Everybody
You
has
see it
that
on a golf
douchebag.
course all the time.
My favorite part about the military aspect of all of that is when you go to a school
Yeah.
and then there's no rank. You have
Yes.
instructors and you have students.
Yeah.
And that's it. It doesn't fucking matter. I remember
Yeah.
like I was in airborne school and I was motivated and young and a douchebag. And I was just having fucking fun. Like, I don't care what you're gonna fucking do to me, you're not gonna fucking smoke me.
Yeah.
Like, you could try.
Yeah.
But I just went through basic and spent 3 months in holdover afterwards.
I'm in real good shape,
Yeah.
bitch.
and the black hat, the senior black hat from fucking Alpha Company was my buddy's uncle. And he got us fucked up and dropped us back off the barracks every fucking weekend.
Yeah, you told us that. That's a good one.
So airborne school, fuck off. You're
Yeah.
not going to smoke me. You can try all you want, but
Yeah.
I'm just going to laugh the whole fucking time. There were like lieutenant colonels that were like sucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, you know, when you're doing PT, you're in a road march or a run or whatever, and you got the guy next to you that's just sucking.
And you're like,
and you're
"Come
just
on, buddy."
feeding off his energy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you're just the happiest guy in the world.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to suck, huh? That was my entire airborne school experience. And it was
They always
fucking
told us
great.
that like if you were fortunate enough as a Marine to go to airborne school, they would tell you a couple things. First one, they were like, look, they're gonna fuck with you because you're
Yeah.
a Marine. You're gonna get fucked with a little bit more than everybody else. It's nothing you can't handle, but it's gonna be,
Yeah.
you need to have your fucking PT fucking up. Because if you go over there and show your fucking ass, we're gonna fuck you up.
Right.
Like we are gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
And the other thing is because a lot of times, we're re-enlisting, so we've been in for a while
Yeah.
to go to airborne school.
Right.
So you're going to be a fucking sergeant or a corporal or a sergeant or something over there in airborne school with a whole bunch of young fucking soldiers.
Yeah.
Don't be a fucking dick. Mentor them.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
fucking you're not in charge of them.
Yeah.
Just fucking mentor them and fucking set an example to fucking emulate. You know, and I've always, and I remember I was talking to a buddy of mine, my buddy Adam, years ago. And he, at the time, I was a boot, and it was fucking 20 years ago, damn near. And he was a sergeant, and I was a boot, and like I was actually friends with his wife. And I was talking to him. He was the only dude I knew with a fucking fucking wings, with airborne wings. And so I asked him all the questions, and he was like, "You just gotta not be a tool bag, man. You know, you show up and you be fucking cool, and everything's all good and all this." And
you know, it's funny, like the whole career progression, right?
Yeah,
you know, you're kind of taught like the MOS and the different services that they're they're a competitor, right? But you're all on the same goddamn team, and you don't really realize that until you get out of the military.
Yeah,
and it's something I think I was pretty good about it, but a lot of guys they don't. You know, if you're working with an Air Force guy or you're working with whatever, like, you know, like learn from that. Learn, you know, don't make it a competitive thing.
Yeah,
you're all on the same team. You're just on different. You know,
I saw that a lot in the contracting world, man.
Yeah.
But, you know, who was always the douchebag was the Air Force cops. Because there would be an Army infantry dude and an Army MP and like a Marine grunt and shit. And then you'd have this Air Force guy who just had this fucking constant chip on his shoulder. And it was just like, bro, it's not a competition. We're all out here making money. We're all working together. We're all we all have the same job now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have different backgrounds, sure, but does not mean you have to be a fucking tool, man. But I always had problems with the Air Force cops.
You don't have to prove anything.
Yeah. Like, it's like, dude, we get it. You're fucking cool. Like, obviously your resume got you here. You know, like, other than that, just do your job. And don't get me wrong, I had a fucking douchebag Air Force guy that worked for me. He was a fucking tool personally, but I love the way the guy worked. Like I would hire him again.
Yeah.
Even though he was a fucking tool on a personal level, on a professional level, he was fucking money. You know what I mean? He was a guy that if I put him on a post, I knew it was good to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he was an Air Force cop. I couldn't fucking stand a guy on a personal level. I thought he was a fucking tool.
Yeah.
And he didn't like me either. This is nothing fucking, you know, like we just fucking did not get along. But I knew that if I put him on a post, because I was his boss, so if I put him on a post, that motherfucker was money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I knew that shit. Like one time one of the local national fucking cops that we were co-located with walked through his metal detector and it went off and he was like, "Hey, you got to go back through," and he just ignored him and was just like like gaffed him off, went to walk, and this dude grabbed this little fucking chogie by the fucking back of his flak jacket and fucking grabbed it by his fucking because they all wore like it was almost like, what was the big flak jacket you guys fucking had, the Army had?
Flak vest. Yeah.
No. After that,
it was IBA or whatever.
IBA. They had like IBAs. He grabbed this little fucker by that thing and like fucking chucked his ass into a wall and fucking put his fucking knee in his throat and was like fucking pistol on ready to like shoot this bitch in the face. And I was just like, and everybody's like, "Oh, he was way too hard." I was like, "No, he wasn't. Fuck that guy." I was like, "That's right on, dude." Like,
I guarantee you that dude's not gonna fucking ever do that again.
Yeah, right. I was like, "That is a fucking problem solved, man." I was like, and everybody's like, "You're not gonna yell?" I'm like, "Fuck, I'm gonna pat him on the back, tell him he did a great job." I was like,
Good job, bud.
Good shit, dude. Thanks, man.
Good
like,
work. Doing great things for your country. Take a knee face out, pull security.
Right, it's fuck. Motrin, drink water.
Change your socks.
Mm-hmm. That was good shit, man. I was fucking proud of him. It was awesome. So you mentioned that you have a big weekend coming up. I have a good weekend coming up too.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Haley, I'm on my drive here. She's like, "By the way, I put something on the calendar for Saturday." And I'm like, "Okay." And I checked the calendar.
One time a year, you guys are banging, huh?
And it said,
Attaboy.
No. But I will point out that Scott is clean shaved right now.
He was clean shaved a couple days ago.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I saw him Monday. I know, and we pointed it out then too. Must have been a great weekend for Scotty.
It was a good weekend.
But she on the calendar she wrote mandatory fun, and I was like, mandatory fun. School started, and Haley, the fucking rock star that she is handling fucking taking care of the kids,
the
homeschool and shit. While I'm working, and she needs a fucking break.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just like, I guess she talked to the sitter and she's like, "Can you come and fucking hijack my children for like either fucking Saturday or Sunday. I don't give a fuck which one.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, what time? She's like, whatever time coincides with bars being opened. So
you guys are getting fucking white girl wasted.
yeah,
Saturday,
we're
huh?
gonna do some day drinking Saturday, man.
Yeah?
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd
So,
be fun.
I was gonna ask you about Poorhouse. Like,
They're open.
Are they open here today?
Should be.
I think.
On Saturday?
Look on there. Just look them up.
I'm gonna
I
have
think
to.
so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Because I'm all about some tacos and fucking drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I'll tell you, fucking going there. We went what, Saturday night? Yeah, Saturday night we went to Poorhouse. So Poorhouse is a bar in New Braunfels, Texas. And when the great state of Texas, I take it back. When the douchebag governor of the great state of Texas decided to shut down all of the bars statewide, Poorhouse was one of them.
Yep.
Now the Poorhouse is very near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
It's the first bar that Scott and I went to
Yeah.
when we got to Texas. We weren't even like literally still had trailers hooked to the trucks. Didn't even stop our GPSs for where our end location was, and we stopped at the Poorhouse on the way down on our first trip.
He
Yeah.
got fucked
And
up.
we got fucked up. And it's great. And I'm like, I fucking love this place, and I love it because I can bring my dog,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's outdoors. I can smoke cigars. I've been there. I don't even know how many times, and not one single time have I had a person that says, "Oh my God, your cigar smells gross. Can you please stop doing that?" If anything, I have people that walk up that say, "Oh, you guys are fucking smoking cigars. Do you have an extra? Can I have one? I love cigars."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it every single time I'm there. It's great. And so when all the shit got shut down with COVID and fucking the governor douchebag decided to close all the bars, Poorhouse is one of them.
Yeah.
So the Poorhouse did what a lot of the other bars in Texas did, is they got a food and beverage license, which allowed them to open because now they're classified as a restaurant. But in order for them to do that, they had to put in kind of regulations on how much food they have to sell.
Yeah.
Along with alcohol.
Yeah.
So you can't just go there and get fucked up. You have to buy food, which
Yeah.
I'm all about supporting a local business.
Honestly,
now that they're back open.
I'm not mad about this rule.
It is I think we talked about it before, but it's
Yeah.
great. Every 3 drinks, you're supposed to go get tacos. I'm in.
I'm fucking so
I'm in.
I will
So not
drink
only do
for
I
days straight.
not only
Like
do I
that.
have to drink because I'm there, now I have to eat tacos.
Right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking super in on that.
So now they simplified it because people bitched, I guess. So now you can get chips and salsa. I'm still about the taco life.
It was great
Yeah, I'm all
though.
about
The
tacos.
chips and salsa was fucking awesome. The salsa was great.
So the bar I usually
they
go
give
to
you
after
a
work,
ticket for the chips
Yeah.
and salsa.
the bar I go to after work does that. But so because we know the bartender
Yeah.
and the bar manager, they're like, do you want the food? And,
Yeah.
and if I'm like, no, just throw it on the tab. They're like, well, it's the same price as a well shot. So they'll
So they just hand you a
so
shot,
they'll give
ring
you
it
a
up as
shot
food.
and ring it up as food. And I'm like,
Yes.
fucking love you guys.
Yes.
so,
Yes.
so it's like 250 fucking well shot or 250 chips and salsa,
Right.
or 250 tots.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like there's a way to circumvent that system, you know,
Absolutely.
because all it really means is when TABC comes through and they go, show me your tabs, they'll
Yeah,
have to, they'll
yeah.
have to have
Yeah.
food on.
They're looking for 2 things. Looking for the tabs,
Yeah.
and then they're looking for food on the tables.
Mhm.
If they walk in and they see food on almost every table that's out there, they're less likely to have them pull receipts. And they're going to be like, cool, you guys are following the fucking law. Awesome,
Yep.
thanks.
Yeah.
Now, it could be completely mistaken. They could be complete douchebags. And they're like, oh, awesome. Yeah, let me see. I need a paper trail that shows that. So I have no idea. I'm not TABC, but
Yeah.
whatever. But the
Fucking
point that I was
fun
trying to
police.
get to is so that was like, I think the second time that I've been out to a bar since fucking COVID. And I didn't understand how much I missed being in a public setting and around people and music, because they had a band playing, which
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
fucking great. Until about halfway through the night. And I'm like, fuck.
And
I fucking missed this.
Yeah.
there was a couple decent groups to people watch too. It was
Yeah.
kind of funny.
There was
So,
a lot of people, and like everyone was like, I don't know, respectful. Like they understood that, like, hey, I just sacrificed like 5 months of not being able to
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to act a fool now that I can.
Yeah.
And like even the bartenders, we've been going to this bar, like I said, from the day we fucking got here. And so we know like the bartenders and the managers, the owners, not, you know, shit like that. And you can just see in their like their body posture and how they interact with the customers that they're actually enjoying it. And they're not dealing with fucking douchebags.
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you're a douchebag, don't go to the fucking bar right now.
Yeah,
and
you're
ruin
gonna
it for the
fucking ruin
fucking
it for
rest
all
of
of us.
us.
Yeah. Don't be a fucking tool bag and fuck it up. Yeah,
Just go out and fucking enjoy being able to go to a fucking bar.
for real.
Like that's a little thing that I took for granted.
Yeah,
It really was. Like with all the COVID shit, I've understood a lot of things that I took for granted, and I've also understood what government overreach means.
yeah,
but
yeah.
but yeah, bars definitely took them for granted.
Well, I mean, because remember, bars opened up briefly.
Yeah, for like 2 weeks,
and we fucked
and
that
I went,
up.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I went,
Yeah.
and then I was like, oh, this is cool. Like
Yeah.
literally the same exact fucking how it is now is how it was then.
You know what sucks, man? The last time my wife went to a bar in Texas was when we were all at
St.
fucking
Patty's
St.
Day.
Patty's Day.
Wow.
God damn it.
That's
in
why.
March.
That's why this woman is like, I need a fucking.
fucking 6 months ago.
I need a night. Fuck. I need some drinks. I need to go to a bar.
Yeah.
And fucking drink. So that's why Saturday.
Nice.
Saturday is going to be
Fuck yeah.
fucking a good day. So if you'll be gone.
I'll
but
be gone.
Scott, if you want to do some fucking day drinking with
You
us,
shoot me that text.
yeah, dude, you're more than fucking invited. Justin, you as well.
Yeah, twist his arm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Justin probably has like a 1 year and 3 month anniversary or some shit he's gonna do.
Well, I got good news and bad news. Poorhouse is open, Mikey.
Yeah.
So you are all set for day drinking, but I'll be packing to move into the house next week.
that's
boy.
Fuck
right,
yeah.
bud.
That is not bad news.
Yeah,
That's
man.
awesome news,
I'm
dude.
fine.
When do you move?
We close on Wednesday, so Friday, Saturday, your boy will be hauling ass back and forth from the apartment to the house.
Well, good.
And then,
Scott and I have to work, and so does Mikey. So good
yeah.
luck.
See, I look at y'all as like really good friends, so I wasn't gonna ask because that's how good friendship works.
Yeah,
you
right.
actually like someone you don't.
I have
ask them to
beer and
help you
pizza,
move.
but if
Right.
you had hookers and blow, I might consider it. But beer and pizza, sorry, I'm out.
I don't know. I like beer and pizza.
We got a trailer. If you need a trailer, we got a
If you're
trailer.
day drinking on Saturday, you can come down to the fucking Float Inn for a while.
Oh yeah,
I probably could.
you guys should day drink at the Float Inn.
You should. You should
Yeah.
come down. You should
You
come
really
down.
fucking should.
Yep. And then
It'll be way more fun than Poorhouse. Guarantee fucking
It will.
Because
No.
it's going to be
But-
hot and humid as fuck.
because
this
then
weekend.
Sure.
after the Float Inn, we can go home, change, and then go back to the Poorhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mhm.
Something to consider, man.
Yeah.
Fucking A. I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I don't know how long we have the sitter for.
But I know how much booze you guys are going to drink.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's like
I
who's
know how
that?
much booze she's going to drink.
Was that Ron White? That's like, I don't know. I don't know how many he was going to take to kick my ass, but I know how many they're going to use.
It might take one. They're going to use 9. Jesus, man. Who's got a Sono shit?
Ooh.
Oh fuck!
Ah.
So no shit. You got a subject? Give me something. Trigger my fucking memory.
Justin's got
Well,
his.
while y'all are thinking of your Sono shit, I actually going back to the guys that got rescued in California.
Yeah.
Fun fact: we always give warrant officers shit about how they're never seen. The guy who was flying it was a warrant officer, Chief Warrant Officer 4. But that day they saved 362 people, and the best part, at least 16 dogs.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking A,
They were
dude.
even like, get the fucking pooches on this
God
bitch.
damn
There's
right,
no
yeah.
man behind.
Bro, so when we were in Harvey, when I went down with the Satmar to fucking like help out during Harvey,
Yeah.
we were like, trying to find people and stuff. And the area we were at was pretty much clear of people. Like there was a few people stranded and we helped get them out. But,
Yeah.
us and the Cajun Navy were working together and stuff. And it was fucking good stuff, right?
The Cajun Navy.
I come up on this house and there's a dog running around outside.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this fucking dog's abandoned. So I go in there and I look in the window and there's like 9 or 10 fucking dogs
What
in this
the
house.
fuck?
And it's a beat up shit box of a house, right?
Yeah.
And like, so there's all these fucking dogs. Well, so no shit, there I was. Fucking in the suburb of Houston, fucking with a bunch of Marines doing Hurricane Harvey relief efforts, right?
Yep.
And we had a reporter embedded with us. We had a fucking journo. She was with us. She was from I think she was UTSA's fucking
Yeah.
reporter for like college. She was doing something for school, right? So she was with us. And I find these dogs, me and my boy Eli, we find this house and it's just full of fucking dogs. There's like this gorgeous like blue nose pit. And I'm
Yeah.
like, nobody claims this motherfucker.
Yeah,
I'm taking this
fucking
bitch
take
home.
it.
Like he was adorable. There was just a wide array. There's like fucking
Yeah.
12 or 13 fucking dogs, man. There's a bunch. And there was one in there that there was more tumor than dog.
Oh fuck.
on this old ass like poodle, right?
Yeah.
And this guy, he didn't have teeth. Like at this point, like he's starving.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like he's been fighting these other dogs to try to get food and water,
Right.
and he ain't winning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I took him and I had him in my lap and got him some water. And this dog, he was on his way out, man. Like
Yeah.
he wasn't doing well, and it was heartbreaking. And I had some jerky, and I was giving him jerky, and they're like, "Why are you giving him jerky? We're about to put him away because we're about to put him down." We had a guy who had a kit to put him down, and I was like, "Because the last fucking thing this dog is gonna have is a little bit of fucking happiness."
Right.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So like I sat there with that dog, and then they were like, "Well, do you want to inject him?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." Nobody else wanted to do it. And I was
Yeah.
like, "I'll do it." So I injected the dog and sat there with him until he went.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like fucking it's heartbreaking, man.
Right.
Like I fucking like dogs way more than people.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
way fucking more than people. So like I was happy that this dog was definitely suffering,
Yeah.
but I was happy that I was able to give him a little bit of happiness before he went.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then everybody else got dropped off, and they all got rehomed.
Nice.
I found out. I
Nice.
stayed in
That's
contact
fucking
with the
good.
rescue that took them, that we dropped them off with,
Nice.
and all the dogs got rehomed. And as far as I know, they are good to go to this day.
Right.
So were they all? Do you think they all belonged to the person that lived in the house, or
I don't know. So
did they all just like it was at a doggy meetup?
I think it was kind of a doggy meetup, dude.
Yeah?
I think maybe like the neighbors like, hey, you got dogs? I'm gonna put my dogs with your dogs, and they just left them in one fucking
Hey,
place.
you want to watch my dog? Yeah, I'll watch him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was a fenced off house, but there was like a hole in the floor to get into the house. So like their dogs were coming out from underneath the house and going up through into the floor into the house. So
It blows my mind. Like if I ever had to evacuate an area,
my dog's coming with, man.
there's
It's-
no question.
There's no question. I don't know why the fuck you would think it's okay.
I don't know a single
leave your dog.
person
I
that
don't
would
either.
question that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for any reason whatsoever. Like
Yeah.
at all. I mean, fuck. My ex bought a horse in Belgium and shipped that motherfucker back to the United States when she got stationed back in the States.
Yeah.
That's like fucking $15,000. Plus, you had to buy a horse trailer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, and that was by choice. That wasn't like, hey, you need to fucking evacuate right now. Grab your shit and go. But cool. I got my bag, a fucking pistol on my hip, and my dog. Let's do this.
Kira's coming with.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
I don't
Like
fucking
that's
get it.
fucking EDC, man.
Yeah.
You know, like absolutely. Absolutely. But kind of a depressing fucking son of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really funny.
Well, it had a good ending. They all got rehomed to
They did.
fucking
They got
way better
rehomed.
fucking places.
Yeah, way better than those fucking scumbags that just let them fucking sit
Yeah.
there. Yeah. So,
You know, and if I have to go, I want to lay in your arms and I want you to feed me beef jerky.
oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Well, fuck, boys. How's that for the algorithm? That's the first time we've said it.
I'm gonna laugh if we get so much better traction on this. Like, I fucking knew it. We've been saying this for 3 weeks.
I think on that note, I'm going to raise my glass, boys. And thank you guys for being my freedom friends.
Oh hell yes.
Thank you.
All of you out there listening, tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your mom's friends.
Yep.
Check us out on Patreon. And shout out to our Patreon supporters. We appreciate you. We love you.
Yeah, we should probably really start doing the sponsors up front too.
Yeah, we probably should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check out wellness.us
Yes.
for all your CBD needs.
Spelled O wellness.
Yep.
.us.
Owlness.
Yep.
Yeah. .us. Check them out for all their CBD needs. And
And use code FreedomFriends20.
that's right. Score yourself 20% off over there.
Yeah.
And then warfightertobacco.com. Use that code FreedomFriends for a sweet 15% off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get all your fine smoky treats.
That's right.
And I want to apologize to everybody because we are low. We
Yeah.
are out of a lot of shit.
Fuck COVID.
Fuck COVID. But by the 5th or so,
yeah. Give or take a couple days.
we will be 100% stocked back up on most of everything. And
Minutemen?
We should have Minutemen
Minutemen
back.
too.
Holy fuck. Who's taking bets on how long those fucking things last?
Well, we got a lot of them.
Yeah,
This time.
okay. I'll take your bet. I'll even give you 2-1 odds.
Well, let's do an over and under. What's the
If it's under, I owe you 2-1. If it's over, you just owe me 1-1. And we'll set a line at some point. We have until the cigars get here to set that line.
Well, I don't know how many you're getting.
Mind your business.
Well, see, that's I'm not gonna bet on something I know the variables about.
You can't bet that.
He's like, we bought 1 billion.
We have all the Minutemen.
Well, I mean, it's your fastest seller. Like, you guys sell out of those things fucking quick as shit.
They go quick.
Well, we started it. So when we first ordered the Minutemen, we ordered a small amount.
It was kind of like a proof of concept.
Yeah,
Like, hey, do people like this?
It got proven real quick.
Yeah, it did.
If
It
you're
got
looking
proven.
for a cup of coffee and a smoke, there's your fucking answer.
But we ordered a small amount, and then it got times 5 is what they
Yeah.
actually shipped us,
Which
So
was amazing.
They made a mistake, and we were a little
So
pissed about it.
we got 5 times more than what we ordered, and we were pissed
And then we ran out
Until
immediately.
you fucking sold them all.
until we turned them live, and then we were super fucking happy.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened, and then we had some shit that we had to figure out internally. But the good thing is now we have more cigars on order right now than we've ever had before.
That's awesome.
Ever.
Yeah.
Good shit.
And our production, our lead times right now are fucking cut in half. Our supply chain is cut in half. Everything.
Yeah. So this should be the last time we run out of shit.
Ever.
It cigar wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ashtrays, we're trying. We're having some problems with the
So
ashtrays.
we
but we'll be
were
getting
told the ashtrays were going to be here by the end of the week for the past 3 months.
Yeah. But they'll be back. Yeah. So we shouldn't have the problem of running out of cigars anymore. So, yeah.
Whoops.
Whatever.
It was there.
It was there.
It was there. The thing we shouldn't talk about.
Thing we don't talk about.
It wasn't displayed correctly.
Well, fuck boys.
Yeah.
So
So we told you to tell your mom and tell your friends and tell your
Yeah.
mom's friends.
Yeah, we told you all that.
We thanked each other for being our own freedom friends.
That's right.
We thanked all you fuckers for listening to
Yeah.
us.
Leave us some reviews and send in some Sono shit stories, man.
Yeah,
we
those are
really
so
want
much
fun.
those. Those
And
are
they
fucking
don't have
fun to hear.
Like Justin pointed out earlier, they don't have to be military related.
No.
it could be
can just
anything.
be funny shit that's happened in life.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck, hang out
You
with
can-
me for a weekend. Ask Justin. You're,
You can leave out names.
you're gonna find one.
We can make up our own names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
If you have a Sono shit story with 4 people in it,
Just give us the bullet
fucking
points.
send it.
Give us the bullet points
we'll
and
take it
we'll
our own.
fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so yeah. Anyway.
I'm excited for it to be your turn to fucking be the guy. Actually, I'm really excited
Back in
about
my
that.
day.
Back in my day. And as we always do. A little bit of snafu. Thought you were done with us. We invite you to smoke on,
Drink on.
and God damn it,
Freedom
the
the
fuck
fuck
on.
on.
that's right. Later.